Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yanks are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
Kenny Rogers will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Joey Wendell is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Joey Wendell is retired to kick off the inning.
Yandi Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandi Diaz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 5 homers, and 19 driven in. And it's quickly 0-2. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Range is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Canseco gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Archer gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the 1st. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Bernie Williams,
the center fielder.
As he'll take a look at ball one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Tino Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400 with 19 homers and 54 runs batted in. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Here's Randy Arozarena. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The designated hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher can get them deep into this one as well.
The third baseman,
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So here is Jose Canseco. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Heading after it is Margot. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Keermeyer, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate is Tim Raines. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Popped him up. Rousseau in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting 8.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-1. Their count now at 2-2. Mejia stands at second with no outs. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So here's Kevin Keermeyer, and it's fouled away. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set with the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blues.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jorge Posada. And now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Posada digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Now the 2-0 home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Meadows moving back. And this one is gone. A home run. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
The third baseman.
As he sends it on the ground to first. Right to him. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Derrick Jeter.
And now in the box, Derrick Jeter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Bernie Williams is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Keermeyer on the run. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Yandi Diaz.
The first baseman.
Now here it comes.
Yandi Diaz.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Hit to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much, stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
Next to dig in, Randy Arozarena, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Behind 0-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Skied into straightaway right. Raines is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Rays strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Mejia recovers. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, first base.
Here comes Tino Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Keermeyer. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 34. Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Canseco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1 the count now. Archer gets the sign. Here's the delivery.
Ball, that's out.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The catcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Francisco Mejia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Francisco Mejia is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Now here's the first offering. Manuel Margot comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
1 out, nobody on. And And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 2-0. And now here is Darryl Strawberry. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Darryl Strawberry.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Meadows moving back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now
at the plate now, Tim Raines, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0. Bounce to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Wade.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Archer steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 New York. Joe Wendell digs in now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the shutout's still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandi Diaz singled last time up. And this is taken outside for ball one. Two and 0.
Ball two.
Pitch on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Rays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows.
Now batting, right fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A bouncer to the left side. Boggs gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. Fastball called for strike two.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Derrick Jeter comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Ground ball left side. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Hey, that's a great stop right there. He had to make a perfect play after that nice backhand stop, and he did exactly that. He couldn't have transferred that ball from his glove to his hand and released the throw any better.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One strike now from Archer. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Keermeyer giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 11.
Next, here is number 11. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Archer looks in. Here comes the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1 home. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Michael Brasso. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 28, Francisco Mejia.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Pitch on the way. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now at the plate here is Manuel Margot. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They still trail it here, 3-1. Trevor Richards gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 34, Trevor Richards.
Stepping up is Jose Canseco. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Jose Canseco.
Now the pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready now is Darryl Strawberry. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Richards is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And now Tim Raines. No balls and a strike to count. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kevin Keermeyer.
Kevin Keermeyer.
First pitch on its way. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Williams comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Down and away, ball 1. The Yankees are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandi Diaz.
Now Now into the box, Yandi Diaz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force coming to the ball.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Down in order go the Rays. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ryan Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 81, Ryan Thompson.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge.
Now here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The next 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Margot is right there, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Now it'll be Wade Boggs. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derrick Jeter.
Digging in next, Derrick Jeter grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bernie Williams would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that.
Now
I mean,
batting,
it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next to hit is Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, a diving stop. Hey now. One left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. And now Austin Meadows. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Meadows.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
The batter.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Randy Arozarena is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Willie Adames stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Brett Phillips will come on now and pinch run here. Next, it'll be Michael Brasso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Phillips over at second. Adames is over at first with 1 away. This is line to left. Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
0-1 the count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the center fielder at the track. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. Next, it'll be Manuel Margot. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have low.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-3 Tampa.
Your
Brett
attention,
Phillips
please.
will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 35.
Nick Anderson enters
Brett.
the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 7.
Now to the plate. Here is Kenny Lofton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential time run.
Lofton.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball is lined into center field. And right off the bench, he comes through. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
At the plate, Tino Martinez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 34, Jose Canseco.
Stepping in next, Jose Canseco for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Lofton stands at first with one out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now
that's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Here's the 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Rays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Thompson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenny Rogers struck out 10 in the losing effort. Nick Anderson closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs, 7 hits,